Hello, welcome in Sul. I'm the Pumbaa Princess, and welcome to the first episode of The Real Housewives of Newcrest, my new Sims 4 LP. Tonight, this first episode, we're going to get into the introduction, set the backstories. We have 5 beautiful women to follow and their families. So tonight, we are going to meet 3 of those beautiful women and their families and get a little bit of their backstory to set the stage. So, right into the game we go. We are at the Brown's house. This is Monique. Well, she's not a Brown yet, but this is Monique and Omarion Brown's house. They have lived in Newcrest for about 5 years. They bought this house, they renovated, they came to this affluent community of Newcrest because they wanted something different. They wanted to, get out of the hood because they both grew up in, they both grew up not having a lot. They're actually high school sweethearts. So let's go ahead and go to the beautiful couple. Well, let's go to Monique. Okay, so they are high school sweethearts, and let's play to get her a beautiful. There we go. That's our beautiful woman right here. Okay, so they are high school sweethearts. Let's look at her pretty face. And that is Monique. All right, so they are high school sweethearts. Omarion played football in high school. He's kind of small, but he was bigger, more bulky in high school, and he played football. And him and Monique began dating when they were sophomores in high school. He ended up getting drafted right out of high school, and it put a strain on their relationship. They were, being apart for so long. He would have to go to training camps. He would have to do this. He would have to do that. Monique couldn't attend at the time because she was working on herself, trying to go to college. She went to FITM, the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, Oasis Springs. I try to say with a straight face. The Oasis Springs branch, that's which FITM she went to. So she went to FITM. And them being apart from each other, it caused issues. And unfortunately, Monique stepped out on the relationship. She cheated on Omarion with one of Omarion's, not a good friend, but an acquaintance they went to school with. He always liked Monique, and Omarion pretty much told her, don't be naive. But she fell for it, and unfortunately she cheated. Let's go ahead and just press play while we talk about them. Unfortunately she cheated. He found out, he broke up with her, so he ended up getting injured his second year in the NFL, and Monique was right by his side. Monique was right by his side when he got injured, and he helped him. She helped him get back on his feet through physical therapy, appointments, everything. She became his rock. Seeing as he didn't have a good relationship with his family, she took care of him. So they got back together. So they've been back together for about 3 years now. They've been back together. What is he sulking around for? What are you angry about? Anywho, like, what could he possibly be angry about? You were fine, mister. Oh, okay. I see you guys, my little couple. Okay, so anywho, they got back together and he proposed. And Monique has, they are happy. Monique has had to want to unwind a little bit with me. Go ahead. All right. I love that we are starting off this LP with love. But they're not all lovey-dovey right now. Okay. So even though they got back together, he proposed to her 2 years ago. They've been trying to have a baby, but unfortunately, they haven't been able to conceive, and he won't set a date. Oh, okay. Omarion and Monique are having sex. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Y'all do y'all thing. We gonna go look around your house a little bit while you do that. Okay. So, anywho, who is this? Dominic, why are you sad? Why is Dominic sad? Okay, so anywho, she won't set a or he won't set a date, which is making Monique really tense and really upset. She feels like even though they're together and they're good and the sex is good and they're having a good life, she feels like he still hasn't forgave her for her past indiscretion, which he has not. So he loves Monique to death, but deep down inside, you know how men are. Some men are. Omarion's pride is hurt, and he doesn't understand why or how she could do that to him. So he's still upset, and he's had temptation. He's thought about, cheating on her, but he kept saying no, he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that because he loves Monique. He does. And he knows that she's his ride or die. On the same token, he wants a baby, and he's getting kind of nervous because he doesn't know if she'll be able to give him that family that he wants. He's also upset because it's a blow to him because he knows that Monique was pregnant before. So in their stint after she cheated, they broke up. Before he got injured, she had met a guy. Their little blur is so funny. Okay, she had met a guy and she got involved with him. He was abusive. He wasn't the best guy. And she ended up getting pregnant by him. Unfortunately, she lost the baby. But oh my God, they still going. But Omarion knew about the situation and he doesn't understand, why isn't that happening for them? So basically, their situation is they've been in Newcrest for 5 years. They're trying to have a family. They are engaged. She really wants him to set a date. He really wants a baby. They're kind of at a weird impasse. Let me give you guys their traits so you can guys get an idea of them a little bit more. So our beautiful Monique, she's super family oriented. She's a dance machine. When she goes out with her girls, there is no stopping her. She is a caregiver. What? She might now be pregnant? Are they about to be successful at the beginning of the LP? What? Okay. So we're going to wait on that. She's a caregiver. She's active. She's a hero. She always wants to take care of people. And that's why she was able to get back with Omarion. So she's hoping that she can give him his baby, hoping that he will set a date. So relationship wise, Monique, you'll meet all of her friends. You'll meet the crew. But as of right now, out of all the girls Monique hangs out with out of her crew, she's pretty close to Jupiter and Marisol. So you will meet them eventually. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to have them put back on their clothes real quick. Put back on your clothes. Okay, so we're just going to see how they are, eyes wide open from being around naked Sims. Good listener. I hear you from being a filler. I love chatting. All right. Well, they're still naked. So that is our introduction to our Browns, Monique and Omarion, and a little bit of their backstory and a little bit about what we're going to be. Dogs can also breathe and smell simultaneously. Okay. And kind of what we're going to be focusing on them when they have their little side stories by themselves. That kind of gives you their background a little bit. So we're going to move on from the Browns. Let me go ahead and save. And we're going to go and meet our next couple. Oh, and before we meet the Davises, guys, just so you guys know, this is what's going on with Newcrest right now. We have our residential area. I added a couple little places for our wives and our mamas to hang out at. French restaurant. We have a spa. We have a cafe. Some more residential. We have a lounge, nightclub. We have a strip club, a library, and like a more of a spa type place. So that is what we are working on right now. But let's go ahead and meet the Davis family, who just happened to live right across the street from the Browns. Let's meet them. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's go ahead and pause you for a second. Let's have everybody see your house. And also, guys, I downloaded all of the houses for this LP off of the gallery from our lovely other very talented sim builders. You guys are amazing, and you guys made it so easy for me. Oh, so awkward angle, but this is our next family. We are going to meet the Davises. They are amazing, and as of right now, they might be my favorite couple in the LP. We will see if that changes. But yes, this is the outside of their house. Very nice, very upscale. They live, like we said before, they live across the street from the Browns. So there's the Browns house right there. They have a playground because not only the Davis are 2 of our 5 families who actually have children. Well, as of now, who actually have children. So let's go on ahead and meet the beautiful couple. So this is our beautiful wife. Now she is a wife. She is not engaged. She is very much married. So this is Jupiter. So Jupiter Davis, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Her husband Malik Davis, just as fine as he wants to be. Go on ahead, Malik. Their beautiful daughter, who we're actually going to introduce her first. She is so cute. I forgot how cute I made her. She is cute and she's feisty, but she needs to go to school. So we're not going to start the LP like this. You know, we're not gonna wait. Where is the damn go to school? Hold on. If you don't go to school, Lord Jesus, more choices. Girl, go to school. Go to school. All right, we're gonna send our beautiful daughter away, Venus Davis. She's gonna go to school. We will be here meeting our couple as she goes and does her thing. All right, so Jupiter is a beautiful woman in her mid-20s. She is also, I wouldn't say high school sweethearts with Malik, but her and Malik have known each other since high school as well. They met as freshmen. We're gonna get him to stop swimming. They met as freshmen, but Jupiter was she was a little eccentric in high school. She was a little nerdy. She was always super, super smart, but she was very eclectic. She did her own thing. Let's get her off the computer. She did her own thing. She followed the beat of her own drum. Her parents are what you can say kind of hippie-esque-ish. If you watch the show Girlfriends, she totally reminds me, oh, she is so pretty. She totally reminds me of the character Lynn. So she's more of like a Lynn version. She's kind of hippie, kind of eccentric, but she's super smart. The girl has thrived. The girl's thrived in school. Okay, so they met as freshmen. Malik was drawn to her. He liked her a lot. He was drawn to her, and you know, they ran with 2 different crowds. He was popular. She wasn't as popular. She was a little quirky. You know, she kind of walked to a beat of her own drum, but they were drawn to each other. He was a writer. He wrote for the school newspapers. So, you know, they kind of had their own little cliques. She did her thing. Like we said, her parents were kind of more of like hippie-esque. She likes to smoke marijuana. She would, you know, she hung out with her little quirky little potheads while he was class president. He was an editor on the school newspaper. You know, they ran in 2 different crowds. Around junior year, they actually began to start dating. So they started dating their junior year. The cards just fell into place, and the worlds blended. So once they graduated out of high school, he went and started working for one of the most popular newspapers in the town. So he went and he shot up in the ranks really quickly in the job, and you know, it put him on the map a little bit. And so then he decided he wanted to be a reporter. So he became a reporter on a local news station. And, he shot up in the ranks. So he made a pretty good amount of money. So while he was working really, really hard, Malik is identified goldfish. Oh my God. While he was working really, really hard, Jupiter was in school and she was training. She was in school. She wants to open her own spa. That's something she's always wanted to do. And she was in school learning about business and all that. But she's really smart, so she picked it up really fast. She ended up getting pregnant. So she got pregnant. And then she decided she was going to stay home. Malik made enough money. Malik made more than enough money to provide for her and provide for her child. So their daughter is 8 years old now. So for the past 8 years, Jupiter has been home. She's still really, really young. They had Venus really, really young. They had Venus in their early 20s, late teens while they were in college. So she took a break from school. So he can focus on his career because he was working while he was in school. So now that Venus is a little bit older, she's at school most of the day. Malik has taken a step back because he wants to be at home a lot more and let Jupiter have her time. So Jupiter is determined. They have enough money saved up. They have enough money to do things because Malik is really good at saving, that she wants to open her own spa. Ooh, look at them flirting. So that is what she wants to do. And that is, that is a path that we're going to be following with her at least this season. So she's really determined to open a spa. She's all about Zen. Let's go ahead and read her traits while we're at it. She's super smart, as we talked about. She's super, super silly, which is something that her and Malik bond on. They love to goof off together. They've been goofing off for years. She's African. She's pro for her race. She's pro for the cause. BLM. She represents her blackness. Let that melanin shine. She's so gorgeous. Look at how pretty she is. The craftsman, everyman, spa membership. So she's all about Zen. She's all about, being in a happy place. Ooh, we have guests. We have visitors. But we're not going to talk to none of them right now. No, not right now. But she's all about Zen, all about being healthy and your mind in the right mind space. She, that's just who she is. So that is Jupiter's traits. Malik, he is hot-headed, but Jupiter, she's so calm and zen that she can bring him down a couple of notches. He's very active. He's also played sports. He wasn't predominant in sports in high school or the little bit of stint of college that he did. He's a geek, which is what she loves about him because his whole demeanor doesn't give off that he's a geek. Are his teeth yellow? I know that is not a grill. Did I give him a grill? Or are his teeth yellow? This man's teeth look yellow. I don't know. Anyways, and he's an artist and he's a hero type. So their daughter is at school, but they absolutely love their daughter. Malik would like more children. He loves Jupiter so much that he's been trying to get her to have another child because he doesn't want Venus to be too far apart in age from her siblings. But Jupiter is to the point where, she wants to do her thing. She wants to open her spa. She wants to have her time. She did the stay-at-home mom thing. The stay-at-home housewife thing. She is ready for her. She's ready for her. So, is she here? If she is here, we're going to ignore our visitors. But she is so cute. She's a perfect little combination of her mommy and daddy. I think she is so cute. But yes, Malik would totally have another baby if he could. And he's been trying to. He's seriously been trying to. And he hopes that it just accidentally happens. Because he wants to expand the family with his wifey. Okay, so girl-wise, since we gave a little background on Monique's friends, as of right now, in their little friend group that they have, I'll give you one relationship for each person. So as we all saw that she is friends she is friends. We saw that Monique was friends with, I believe it was Marisol. She's good friends with Marisol, if I remember correctly. But Jupiter, as of right now, she's kind of staying in her own lane. She is good friends with Naturi. You guys will meet Naturi. Her and Naturi are really good friends. But as of right now, she has an issue with Laura Jean. And Laura Jean is another wife that you guys will meet. And yes, you guys will meet her too. So, but yes, so that is Jupiter and Malik Davis and their family and their backstory, okay? All right, so we're gonna go meet one more gorgeous wifey and her family. Let's look at these cuties one more time. Let's go look at them again. They cute. I kind of want them to have another baby, but we'll see how this pans out. We will totally see how this pans out. She's like, my husband is so goofy, guys. Don't y'all love her already? I know I do. She's definitely a favorite of mine with her cute self. She's so gorgeous. All right, we're going to go ahead and save. And then we're going to move on to our next amazing couple. All right, guys, we're meeting the Richardsons. Family members share a smell. Where is she at? Bring here. I'm gonna need her to bring her booty. Bring Marisol, bring your butt here. Okay, so we're gonna, what? Why is there a fire? All right, guys, so now we are going to meet the Richardsons. What is she running for? I know. There's no fire going on right now. All right, so let's go on ahead. Let's show you guys their digs and let's zoom out for a minute. Oh, is he causing the fire? Are we trying to cause are we causing the fire? Hold on. All right, so this is the Richardsons' house. We're in the Richardsons. We have Marisol, Trevor, and their beautiful daughter, Isabella. Okay. So, let's go on ahead and fix her needs. She need make happy. Oh, he is cute. There's something about Trevor's face. I like Trevor. All right, let's pause them real quick, guys. Okay, so these are the Richardsons. They've actually been married for about 11 years. So they are one of our longest married couples on the LP. So Marisol met Trevor when she interned for his dad's company. So Trevor, you can kind of look at him. He a little sexy. He got like a little bad boy vibe going on right now. Like he's a hottie. He's hottie. He's a hottie. So basically, Trevor grew up. He grew up coming from a very privileged background. His dad was the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, and it was all going to be left to Trevor. It was kind of like a movie type situation. His dad didn't think he was responsible enough, so he made Trevor come work for him. So fresh out of high school, going into college, because he didn't go to a university, he went to a junior college because he didn't have the grades and it was easier. It was the way he wanted to start because he really wasn't trying to go to school. So his dad made a deal with him, blah, 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 come work for my company, prove yourself as an intern. I'm not going to pay you right now. You're just going to come work for me. You're just going to work if you want to own this company one day. So that's what Trevor did. Trevor went, reluctantly and worked for his father. So while he was working for his father, he met Marisol and they hit it off. He was immediately drawn to her beauty, her feistiness. She was a intern and he met her and they just started dating. They started dating and things were good. So they started dating, things were good. She immediately got pregnant. She was pregnant within 6 months of knowing each other. Trevor decided at this point in time he's gonna have a baby coming with this beautiful woman. He had to get his life together, so he turned a new leaf. He actually did what his dad told him to do. He went on a straight and narrow. He started working for the company, and he did great. He did great things. He straightened up and he shot up high. Soon he was the VP, and everybody respected him. Everybody loved him. He was able to, at that point in time, retire Marisol so she could stay home with their child. Then they had the gorgeous Isabella. And they got married. It was a shotgun wedding. It was a very quick wedding. They ended up relocating. They were still living at home. They located to Newcrest, and they've been in this house ever since. Isabella's grown up in this house. It's just been their thing. It's been their thing. So unfortunately, over the years, they've had some issues. They're no longer in the honeymoon stage. Things are not the way they used to be. Let's just go ahead and probably see how they interact with each other. Marisol hasn't been as happy as she was. She loves her life. She loves her family. She loves her husband. But they haven't been friends lately. They have not been. I'm delighted, but you recommend I spend time with Vanessa. That's great, Monique. That's great. So she has been happy lately, but she's been putting on a straight face because she doesn't want Isabella to see any issues in her parents' relationship, because Isabella has always seen her parents together and happy, and she doesn't want her to see anything different than that. They haven't been as intimate as she's used to, and part of the reason is because Trevor approached Marisol a while back and suggested they become poly. He wanted to open their relationship because he felt like he needed more. She agreed reluctantly, but she liked the idea at the time because she felt, okay, well, if we're not going to be what each other needs, we should be able to do that. And she liked the idea for the time being, but she doesn't know if that's what she still wants to do. Because she married Trevor and she wants things to work out, but she doesn't. She wants to feel like she's enough for Trevor, and at this point in time, she does not feel like she's enough, and it hurts her. It makes her pretty sad. It does. But friend-wise, out of our group of ladies, she is best friends at this moment with Monique. Monique and Marisol are really, really good friends, seeing as they've both been in Newcrest for a while. And Marisol showed Monique around when they first got here. So yeah, they've been here for a while. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's do their trades. Okay, so let's go to Isabella. So Isabella is a sweet, well, she was sweet growing up. So Isabella you have a really good voice, Trevor. It's nice to hear it. She is a daddy's girl through and through. She loves her mom, but there's something about her and her dad. Her dad's her best friend. She knows that her parents are having issues, but she tries to, cover it up like she doesn't realize what's going on. She is a foodie. Isabella loves eating. She's ratchet. She has an interesting group of friends. We can just say that, and we shall meet them at some point in the LP. The champion, she is very confident, but with her parents, she had no choice but to be confident. Her parents instilled in her to be confident, So that's about Isabella. Trevor is barfully. He loves him a good cocktail from time to time. He likes to go out and drink. Yes, he's married for 11 years, but he is still a young guy. He likes to go out and drink. He's impulsive, which is something that drives Marisol crazy because he tends to spend money and do things that you wouldn't expect him to do. It's kind of like, why? He's a daredevil. He's very adventurous. It's something that she's loved about him, but also something that Okay. Okay, Marisol. You're happy right now. That's all I worry. That's all that matters right now. Okay, so then our beautiful Marisol, she's egotistical. She wants to be treated like a princess. And that's part of the reason why she sticks around, because she knows that her and Trevor still have love for each other, but they're not even friends right now. And she wants to build up their friendship, and she wants things to get back to the way they were. She's an extrovert. She loves being out. She loves going out. She is the firecracker and the socialite of her friend group, and she knows the best. She knows the best areas, you know, the best everything, the hottest clubs, the hottest social situations, the hottest events, everything. She's innocent, but she plays up that role to her advantage, and she does have trust issues, which is part of the reason why, oh, look at him trying to butter her up, which is part of the reason why the whole polyamorous thing, it freaks her out a little bit. But let's hope that, oh, we're gonna pause it right here. Let's hope they can get through that and they can make it. Okay, they're cute. They are cute. Look how I pulled her. All right, this is just wait, go back right here. This is just lovely. Okay, so Trevor is giving a little peace offering right now to his wife, because he knows that they are having issues, and he does not want to have issues with her like that. But he also wants his way, so he hopes it's not about the poly issue. But he does not know. He does not know what to think. He just knows that things have not been as great as they should be in his house and in his marriage. But guys, we're going to wrap it up right now for episode 1. We met 3 out of 5 of our beautiful housewives. So we met 3 out of the 5, and we're gonna go ahead, and our next episode we will meet the next 2 and get right into the gameplay. But if you like this, go ahead and please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free, and it greatly helps us grow, and so you do not miss an episode of the shenanigans. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy watching. Thank you so much. Plum Bob out.